Hi, I'm Annie Lichny and I want to thank you for joining in for some meditation practice. So we live in a culture that's, to me, it feels like just a circle of stress. And it's hard to get off that wheel of stress. We wake up in the morning and it's this very fast-paced need to get everything done so I can get out the door to get to work or school or wherever I'm going. And I'm going through my to-do list, getting everything done on my schedule for the day. And then even when I have a little break, maybe in the middle of the morning or lunchtime, at some point I have a break and there's this sense of calm and a little bit of time. And yet immediately I might jump onto my social media accounts or screens to distract myself, find a way to distract, which keeps me really activated in that stress. So we all do this. This is unfortunately our habit and our pattern as human beings. We all do it. And so even when we have those bits of time, we find ways to distract ourselves, and that is a part of the stress cycle. So then we get home at the end of the day from whatever obligations we have, and then again we continue on our to-do list, and then we get to the time to go to bed and we're still so racing, so fast, going through this circle of the day that it's hard to fall asleep. And we can use those times, those quiet times that we do have, those, even if it's 5 minutes, and instead of going to finding ways to distract ourselves, we can find ways to help ourselves, to self-heal. And these moments, these 5-minute chunks of time, can be a lifesaver to start to pull you out of that circle of stress. I know it's certainly been that way for me. We start to know ourselves more, start to take care of ourselves in new ways with little small bits of time. So today we're going to try some practices to get out of that wheel of cycle of stress. So I'd encourage you to take a comfortable posture. Give yourself just a little bit of time where you won't be distracted or bothered in any way. And let's close our eyes down. And feel your upright, dignified posture. Just check in with yourself. What do you bring with you today, right here, right now? Do we feel peaceful, agitated, restless, calm, overthinking? Whatever it is, just name it. Allow it to be here, and this is where we start. Bring our attention to our breath, and we're going to use a few breathing techniques back to back. The first is going to be coherent breath, so we'll breathe in for about a count of 4, out for a count of 4, and you're going to just be breathing in and out of the lowest part of the belly, so really paying attention to the lower belly. And so we'll inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. All the breathing is in and out of the nose, in, out. Feeling the lower belly as you breathe in and out. Finding a rhythm. Stay completely focused with this breathing pattern, feeling the body. If the thinking mind is trying to pull you out, just come back. Use your focus. Come back to the body. Stay fully present. We'll do a few more of these. Really pressing the belly button back toward the backbone on the exhale. So you're really exhaling a little exertion. And now we'll smooth out the breath and elongate it to about a count of 5 or 6, depending on what feels comfortable for you. So inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and keeping that rhythm going. Smoothing the breath out, elongating it. Really feeling the lower belly engaged. Notice if your mind is trying to pull you away. And now this next breathing technique, we're going to breathe into the belly, but really paying attention to the chest, the central chest area, more like the heart center area. So we're imagining in our mind's eye that all the breath is coming in and out of the heart center area, but also the lower belly is very much engaged. So we're engaging more of the torso. So inhaling 2, 3, 4, exhaling 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, really feeling an energetic pull into the heart center. Exhaling 2, 3, 4. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Can we elongate that rhythm as well? Really feeling the heart center of the body. Inhaling 5 or 6, and then exhaling 4, 5 or 6. Inhaling, smoothing out, and then exhaling. Finding this rhythm, slower pace, smoothing out the breath. Feeling in the body and smoothing out the breath. If our mind gets pulled into thoughts, just come back to the body. Come back to the counting of the breath. Or feeling the breath coming in and out. Whatever keeps you grounded and stable in the here and the now. And now we're going to put a little pause at the top and the bottom of the breath. So we'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, pausing at the top. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, pausing at the bottom. And then inhaling. Pause at the top. Hold your breath. Exhaling. Really pressing your belly button back towards your backbone. Pause at the bottom. Inhaling. Pause at the top. Exhaling. Pause at the bottom. And we can let go of that technique when you're at the bottom of your breath. Feeling in the body. You might be experiencing a tingling in your hands or somewhere else in your body. That's very normal. Feeling a sense of calm and peace. These breathing techniques are alerting to your system that everything is fine. There's no problems, nothing to worry about. Right here in the right now, everything is okay. We can stay present for ourselves, tune in to ourselves. Taking a break from the exterior world and bringing all of our focus to self-heal inside of ourselves. Breathing techniques are one of the most effective ways to calm down the body, communicate to the thinking mind. We don't need distractions. We don't need stress. We're okay at a slower pace for just a few moments to rebalance, reboot. And we can get off that circle of stress during our day. Maybe notice for yourself if there's a time of your day where you can insert a little bit of breathing technique instead of seeking distraction. And see if it doesn't add more calm, better sleep, better digestion, more creativity, and an overall sense of peace and well-being. Thank you so much for your time. Wishing you the best of health and happiness always.